You guys ready for this? Today we stocked the 375-gallon planted aquarium with those 200 rainbow fish. I must admit though, it's actually over 200 rainbow fish. So 235, a few extras were shipped, which is a good thing. With over 200 fish coming, I'm probably going to have a few dead. These are coming all the way from Bangkok, so they had a really long trip. I really got to get these guys out of the bags. However, for right now, I will just be floating them for the time being to temperature acclimate them to the tanks, and then we're going to get them out. Now, these guys aren't going to be incredibly colorful right now. They're stressed out. They had a very long trip here, but man, do we ever have a really nice home for them to live in. Let's take a closer look. So again, their colors aren't showing right now, but these are red rainbows, 235 of them. Well, their scientific name anyways is Glossolepis incisus, I believe is how you pronounce it. You guys know I'm never good with those. Red Irian rainbow, or red rainbow, very popular fish. These guys get to like 4 to 6 inches, really big. And again, I got 235 in here. There's about 6 bags of them all floating with about maybe 50 or 60 in each bag. Oh, and by the way, all of these fish, and you can probably assume that all the fish and all of the plants moving forward and what I've already gotten came from Jeff at One Fish, Two Fish, my local fish store in Dartmouth. I'll leave a link to his website down below for any Canadians looking for plants and whatnot. Okay, these guys are ready to rock and roll. Now they are jumpers. However, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to remove them all from or add a little bit of the tank water to a bucket, separate the fish from the water that's in these bags. I don't want that water in my tank. I'm going to net the fish and put them in this bucket of tank water, and once I have them all in, we'll dump them all in at once. And truly the main focus is just to get them out of these bags as fast as possible. See, what happens in these bags during shipping, and what a lot of hobbyists don't talk about, oh wow, these guys are beautiful. Oh, wait till you guys see where you're gonna go. What happens during shipping, especially during the very long trips that these guys went through, is as they deplete the oxygen in the bag, the pH of the water drops. And while these guys are in the bag, they're still breathing, they're still producing ammonia. But in lower pHs, that ammonia isn't that toxic. However, once we pop this bag open and release all oxygen into it, gas exchange occurs within the water, the pH is going to shoot right back up. And at alkaline levels, ammonia is much more deadlier, which is going to cause a problem. So you never want to open the bag and float them or anything like that. You float them in a sealed bag, temperature acclimate them, then get them out of this water as fast as possible and back into the proper tank. Hopefully this technique works with this many fish. I have a feeling that a few are going to want to jump around and jump out of this net, but we'll see what happens here. I probably use a bigger net. Oh, I have a bigger net. Having a 2,000-gallon aquarium comes in handy. I forgot all about this. We're laughing now. Let me see here. I wish I had another set of hands here. Aw, look at them. They kind of look like sardines. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? They look like they're already darkening up from above. Now the males will be really red and the females will be more silvery. Looks like we have a nice mix. You don't want all males, even though they look better, because if they don't have females, they won't display to those females, so they'll always, kind of look kind of drab. I can't wait to see them in the tank. Let's do it. You guys ready for this? Oh, man. Here we go. Oh my God. This is insane. I love it. I mean, look at them. They're all throughout the entire tank, kind of ideal. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. It almost feels like there's too many. I mean, on camera, I don't know if it's capturing the sheer volume of fish in this tank, but let me remind you of two things. One, these guys aren't colored up yet. Clearly, they're still a little bit silvery in color, which is fine for like a female, for example, but the males are going to turn a dark red. Go ahead and look up red rainbow fish on Google after you're done watching this video, and you'll see what I mean. These guys are absolutely stunning. I mean, these guys are only about 2 inches, 2.5 inches, something along those lines. And they grow to 4 to 6 inches long. So, I mean, clearly I probably have too many in here, but again, I could always dwindle the pack down a little bit. And you know, once these guys settle, I mean, this tank is going to be absolutely amazing and the plants start growing in. Dare I say, do we even need anything else on the bottom? Do we need any other fish? I mean, there's already over 200 of these guys. Oh, look at this. A couple of them are starting to kind of color up. You can see this guy right here. You know, I love rays and arowana, discus, and, you know, all types of big monster fish, but I can see this tank quickly becoming my favorite. Absolutely stunning. Don't let the color of them right now, you know, depict what you think they're gonna look like long term. Especially, I'll switch lenses eventually once we get some color in them, and you'll see what they're actually going to look like. Again, they're just kind of silvery right now, you know, some iridescence to them and whatnot, but they are swimming throughout the entire aquarium. They're picking around and enjoying it. Some are over in the Val earlier. They kind of do follow me around though, but I'll show you something extremely interesting that I was just playing around with a minute ago. This is going to be I don't know, coincidental or just plain interesting. Watch this though. Okay, so you guys know I can control all of the equipment on this tank through the EcoSmart Live app as well as my desktop, but you know, that's what we're gonna get into. I have my all of my lights as well as pumps connected. That's the 2,000 gallon tank. Here's the 375, watch this. Now again, I was only kind of messing around with this earlier, but so right now, everything's at 100%. As you can see, it's kind of bright. Notice the fish, okay? Nothing's changing. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the blue. Nothing changing in the fish. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the cool white. Go ahead and turn off the green. So now we're left with red, hyper red, and warm white. Now watch this. This was insane. See how they're all just throughout the tank there? Watch this. Just red. Watch what they do. They all school together and go to the end of the tank. I'm not doing anything differently, look. They're all over there, now watch this. Turn the green back on, give it some white, some blues. Isn't that insane? I don't know why they do that. With the red, coincidentally, because they're red rainbows. We're still about midday with these guys though, so I think I'll probably end up turning the lights down quite a bit just to let them acclimate to the tank. No sense in having it too bright. I'll probably turn them back up here in a second just to capture some more video, but oh, we should feed them. That's what we should do. I don't know if they're gonna eat, but I'm certainly going to try. This tank is certainly going to become one of my favorites, but I think that's going to be an ongoing theme. Me saying that we still have 10 big tanks to go. I can only imagine what we're gonna come up with. I hope you guys like this. I hope you're as excited about this tank as I am. I can't be the only one. This is absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. I love little fish again.